Hi everyone, Lacey and Broody here from History with Cats, and we're here today to tell you the story of Saint Ebba the Younger, a woman who died 1,148 years ago today. Now, Saint Ebba was the abbess of a monastery in Coldingham in northern Britain in the year 870, when the Vikings invaded. Ebba heard from a source that her monastery was probably going to be taken over by the Vikings the next day, and so she panicked. She knew that she had to do something to protect herself and the 40 nuns in her care from the Vikings, who weren't known to be particularly friendly when they were invading monasteries. They actually plundered and pillaged and typically assaulted most of the nuns who they found in their wake. So Ebba did what she had to do. She grabbed a razor and she cut off her nose and her upper lip, telling her nuns that she was going to make herself so hideous that the Vikings would see her and turn around and not assault her. And her nuns were pretty inspired by this act, and actually all 40 of them supposedly followed suit, taking a razor and cutting off their own noses and upper lips. When the Vikings invaded the next day, the chroniclers tell us that their plan actually seemed to work. The Vikings found Ebba and her 40 nuns standing in pools of their own blood with half their faces cut off, and they were horrified at the sight. They turned around and they left, but unfortunately, they burned down the monastery on their way out the door, killing Ebba and all 40 of her nuns who were trapped inside. So now you know the sad but interesting story of Saint Ebba the Younger and her 40 nuns who died, unfortunately, on this day 1,148 years ago. Until next time, it's Lacey and Broody from History with Cats.